But anyway, yeah. Who that?
You want to be Phil?
Big Phil? No, throw what's he want? Good.
He says I can't hear him.
You look good. Tell me he looks good.
You just say something nice to the people. Just anything.
During these challenging times, we'll only be stronger when we're done.
Hell yeah, dude. You might have infected him, bro.
He might have just, you might have just died. But that was a good last message. Get the fuck out of here.
Don't die in that goddamn sweatsuit. Something that Oprah would wear.
Okay, beat it. He said, I'm going to die dressed like Oprah.
Japan started making VCRs.
I knew he couldn't resist. I knew he couldn't resist. He heard the chatter still.
Doing a proper goodbye.
You out of here?
Yeah, I'm going to need probably 8 or 10.
You need 8 to 10 tickets.
On Thursday night.
Okay.
Believe me, there's seats all over the place.
Sold out. It's sold. Pittsburgh Improv sold out, baby.
All right, also, the cars are facing the wrong.
I told you guys. I told you guys.
No, they won't.
They did.
When?
They ticketed your car. $20.
We parked. I saw him park the other way, so I parked the other way, and I said, "Phil's gonna come out, and he's gonna say, guys, just so you know, your car's facing the opposite direction. They're gonna ticket you. I've seen them ticket you.
I love to see him touch my car.
If those fucking dumb pigs come out, I'm gonna push them. Phil, this house, we believe in science.
True. If I see blue lives around my car,
Phil,
I'm gonna fucking go off.
Fuck the blue lives.
Putting down the strips on the road.
Trump's a pussy. Phil.
They put the rumble strips.
Phil. Trump's a pussy.
Oh, bullshit.
Yeah, bullshit.
Oh,
Told you both
that's
things.
so good.
How well do I know that man?
That's so good.
As soon as the red light comes on, he's got to be around the camera.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little gory hound, dude. I was home like 2 weeks ago. My dad, for lunch, was eating a tuna wrap with milk.
Oh, that's crazy.
In the middle of the day. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Tuna
dude.
and dairy?
Tuna and milk.
Yikes.
Dude, I don't know what it is.
Oh.
Dads have some
That's what a
kind
cat
of.
would have for lunch. That's crazy. Dude.
It is, dude.
But I'll say this, man. Dads know how to make tuna salad like a fucking Michelin star chef. They just do it fucking nice. Right amount of salt and
How many
pepper.
dads? How many dads have you seen do this?
2, including yours. I assume it was a decent
I
sandwich.
assume he threw down, yeah.
My dad used to hook up tuna salad. Put a little relish in it. Fucking be so jealous. A little black pepper. Make it nice.
My dad would eat cottage cheese
Love it.
out of the can. Yeah.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Is that normal?
I don't know.
I mean, it's
It's
normal.
fucking
I mean, people
disgusting.
do
I
it.
love it. Do you eat cottage cheese at
No,
all? Dude,
no.
I love it.
He just would spoon cottage cheese.
Put black pepper in there or
I
sometimes
don't
a little
think
bit of
any-
honey.
I don't think anything.
Just raw dogging it?
He would, he'd be watching sports, drinking. I'd turn around, he'd be in the kitchen, just watching the game still. Just
Scooping down a lump of Breckstones.
When your family ever represent themselves in court?
no. But my dad.
Somebody had tried or thought about it.
So I was getting. My friend got arrested for. I was driving. We were driving past a cop, and he screamed. He was like, "Fucking pig!"
Yeah, they don't like that.
And he caught us.
Mm-hmm.
And he tried to. He pulled me out of the car. He didn't pull me out. He made me come out of the car. And he was like, "What'd you say?" And I was like, "I didn't say it." And he was like, "Who did?" I was like, "I'm not gonna tell." I was like, "I can't snitch on my
Ain't
friends."
no rat.
He was like, "Well, it came from your side of the car." And I was like, "Yeah." And it wasn't me.
Do the math here.
Come on, dude. I'm not telling you, but it wasn't me. And then we went to court, and
He
we
brought
went to
you in
court.
for that?
Court, dude.
What?
What was the charge?
I obstructing. He was pulling someone over.
It's
It's bullshit. But in
These
the
are
middle,
trumped up charges.
it was crazy.
Yeah.
And then in the middle of it, my dad stood up, said something, and the judge. I guess he knew the judge somehow. I don't
It's
know.
just bullshit, Larry.
He said something, and the judge like jokingly was like, "Are you his attorney?" And my dad goes, "No, but I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night."
Shut the fuck.
Place went wild, dude. There's no way my dad's taking a solid shit.
Dude,
I
how
see
bad?
the toilets.
Have you smelled his dumps? Like,
I haven't smelled a dump, but I've seen the aftermath. If you go to my parents' house, if you go up to my parents' bathroom, Jackson Pollock
is it
on
like
the back. Dude.
it's a rest stop mosaic?
It's a restaurant mosaic, dude. He sprays the toilet. He hits the spray every time, and you can hear it, dude. Every time Phil shits, it starts with like a. And it's funny. You can just yell. You can be like, "Hey!" He's like, "Shut up." I laid on Phil watching football.
That's pretty sick.
Too late, like I was big, and I was a big fucking kid. I was huge, dude. I was like 5'8", laying on him. It was like two adult men just laying on each other watching football. He was probably buzzed as hell too. He was probably fucked up, dude. He was probably shit-faced. I remember the thing I remember most is just my head would be on his stomach, and it was just constantly like, like even as a kid, I was like, "That's crazy. Something's wrong." But now I have it. Now I have the same gut as my father.
Oh. Yeah, it's got to be so sad the day that your kid can't lay on you anymore. It's like, all right,
I did used to sock him in the nuts.
Oh, dude, I get hit in my nuts as hard as humanly possible once a day.
Yeah, the children love it. Dude.
Once a day. I got fucking kicked directly in my sack yesterday. Like full jumped on. It was terrible.
Wait, what's the Elks?
The Elks Lodge? It's the fraternal brotherhood.
They have a fraternal
order. Yeah.
They have a man frat?
Yeah, they have a frat.
Really?
It's just for dudes to get the fuck out of the house.
Is there dues? Do you have to pay to get in?
Yeah.
They're like
My dad was named the
$30.
Rookie of the Year.
What?
His first year. They have a Rookie of the Year. My father has a picture at the Elks. Well, he did it for a year called the Rookie of the Year. There's a picture of Phil.
How do you
in a blazer? In a suit?
How did you get rookie status?
Just dominated. Showed up nonstop. Put down brewskis.
Yeah, what kind of stats is he
People were
putting
like,
up?
"Damn, this guy's
Unprecedented.
That is actually pretty sad.
What? Getting the rookie of the year?
Rookie
the
of the Year at a local bar when
That
you're
kinda
like
rules.
60 years old. People are like, "Holy shit, this guy's an alcoholic."
What's the age range for the dudes?
There's some young my bros are getting into it from
Yeah.
back home, which is the Elks does rule. It's like $1 a beer.
Yeah.
That
You
sounds
just pay
incredible.
your dues. You get like 50 cents beers.
There was a bar in Westchester called the Eagles. The
There's
same
a popcorn machine.
thing.
Only one that's allowed to have his way with anybody I love is my father.
For sure. For sure.
Ew.
I tell you, my dad tried to read my book and he made it 5 pages in and went, ew, and just closed it. He's like, that's fucking weird, man. He's like, I had to stop. That shit was weird.
My dad, yeah, they're very negative entities. Fathers. My dad called me this week and he was like, "I got some new material for you when you come home.
Perfect.
Because the stuff you're doing now is a little stale." I was like, "All right, you fucking piece of shit."
That's so fucking funny, dude.
I got to go home to get my new material.
True.
I'm doing it.
You should spread the rumor that Phil's been ghostwriting this whole
Phil
time.
ghostwrites all of it.
Sitting at that computer in the basement.
God damn, how do you fucking...
He's at-
There's been a printer in my parents' basement next to his computer that I think it's a Bluetooth printer that's just a decade has sat there, totally never used once. It's brand new. It looks brand new because he has no idea. And he keeps trying to send shit to the printer.
That's so funny. That's the glasses come down for that operation.
Glasses
dude.
come
That's
down
fucking-
every single day. He's down there just... Fuck. He's got a desktop down there. Just...
That thing's so slow.
I can't believe he still has a job.
I know.
Like, they gotta fire him.
No, dude. They made
He's just...
dude, the boomers made so much money that it's just like whatever. It's just they are truly just the bros hanging out.
And that's all his. He's a salesman. All his partnerships are just other dudes.
Yeah.
None of them can operate computers. They have to he used to drive to Syracuse to be like, "Did you get that thing?" Like, there's no emails. He's got a Ford Taurus. He's got to take up to fucking Buffalo to be like, "Is everything good?" And they're like, "Yes." But now all the old dudes are getting ousted. So now it's young kids.
Oh.
Now it's my dad working with dudes like our age.
How is it? He's got to be so fucking funny.
I'd be so pumped if that was one of my sales reps was Phil coming in and being like, "Let's go to the casino."
Oh, it'd be so
Like,
funny.
dude, yes.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Phil's coming. We're getting fucking wrecked this weekend.
Dude,
It's the only way you can keep sales relationships alive.
True.
As you go out,
You
you
have to
go,
face to face.
fellas, let's go get fucked up. Let's have a good weekend.
Oh yeah.
They're trying to outlaw that.
Woohoo.
A lot of like companies are like, you can't go like business expenses. You can't write off
That's
like you guys
bullshit.
going to the bars anymore.
That's Bo.
Yeah, that's bullshit. Phil uses ice cream. Phil's a user. I'll catch him. I'll be down watching TV. You know me, I'm a night owl, so I'm down there
Right
and I'll
on,
see
yeah,
Phil
man.
come down at around 1 a.m.
Oh.
Shirtless. Big ass gut in the kitchen.
Bit
Just,
of a fruit bat, dude.
he's a complete fruit bat. He's an Australian fruit bat. I turn around and say, Phil, what the hell are you doing out there? He's like, what? I was sitting with Phil, so that was very fun. I got to trick Phil.
Nice.
Gonna put on the Nickelodeon slime football game. And so like when someone scores, they throw green stuff all over the field. It's fake. It's all, you know,
Yeah.
filters and shit. But the first thing was like there was just a Santa Claus at wide receiver and he like ran a route and I could see my dad like, what the hell? What is this? Like, a player would score, they'd throw slime all over him.
Wait,
He's
so
like, "What's going
Nickelodeon
on?"
pays to broadcast the game
Yeah.
and slimes everybody?
Yeah.
Who watches
The
that?
field goal becomes SpongeBob. It was
Oh,
actually,
it might be a
it
way
was
to keep
actually
your
pretty
kids kind
enjoyable.
of quiet. Yeah, too. You can keep the watching
Yes.
game and keep your kids.
It was pretty enjoyable.
That's kind of nice.
I liked the animated Santa running around on the field.
Yeah, dude.
But it was nice to see Phil.
You know,
All the player like introductions were like cartoons of the
he
players.
probably thought he was fucking losing it. Going,
I mean, he has been like out of touch with like graphics. You know, what I mean, when he watches football, it's not what he used to, what he remembered.
True.
He's starting to get like, what the hell is this? Because it's all like it's like a, you know, like Fox football's like a robot. Like
yeah, I was telling someone too. It looks more like video games. Used to look more like the game. Now the game looks
Yeah.
more like video games. It's kind of weird.
you're exactly right.
It's kind of.
Has anybody figured out slime soccer? Dude, my dad
they can lower the
My dad would get angry if we lowered the hoop.
Yeah,
Why?
I agree with that.
My dad would get mad.
Just out of like it should be higher. Like
Yeah, he's like, put it at 10,
put it
learn
up
how to
there.
play basketball. He would get angry. He'd see me
He'd
out.
want you throwing
Me and my
down the
friends-
basketball coach though. Yeah.
I mean, he beat me up that time when I didn't play basketball. I've told you this story.
What?
Me and my friend were walking to the park, and he was like, "What are you doing?" And we had tennis rackets. I was like, "We're going to play tennis." He's like, "No, you're not. You're going to play basketball." And I was like,
Dude, I had the same exact shit happen to me.
I went because it was right when South Park came out, the movie where they were like, "Can we have 5 tickets to Terrence Phillips' Ashes of Fire?" No. So I was doing that to everybody. And Phil goes, "No, you're going to go play basketball." And I went, "No." And he walked into the garage, and we just kept walking. We're cutting through all these houses in the backyards. Dude, Phil comes 5 houses down. He comes sprinting from between houses.
That movie. Who's in Unhinged?
Dude, he was
Russell Crowe.
Russell Crowe and
fully
Unhinged.
unhinged, dude. And then he chased me in an open field.
I never saw my dad during the day. Dude.
I never
And
saw
then
my dad.
I-
I saw my dad run.
Dude, I fell down and he started kicking me.
You ran
And he gave
Bro,
me an
and he
elbow
was
drop.
jacked
Yeah, he was.
Phil
He
was
Jack.
jumped
jacked.
on me
for playing tennis.
from trying to play tennis.
You're about to do
And-
some
well, for
gay
saying
shit,
no.
dude. Oh yeah, there
They're
you
going,
go.
no. Dude, 5 houses down. It's very far for him to be looking.
So did you say no to him and then he waited and
He,
got
like,
I said no and he walked back
And he
into the
walked-
garage. We
and then he
walked.
got heated.
He thought about it and then
Yes,
he
dude.
searched for me and then saw me and
You
sprinted
pissed him off
so far.
so much.
Dude,
I'm talking-
like Terry Tate off his linebacker.
I saw him coming. He was like a football field away. I saw him running that far, dude.
And what
It
were
was
you
like
like?
that
It was
fucking-
it's from a movie.
Yeah, no, at first he understood it was while he was chasing me, he was laughing. And then he caught me and for real was like, "You fucking lie. You don't talk back."
Dude, like that's
It's
a rage.
insane.
It's a rage you don't understand.
In front of my friend.
Yeah. Hey, dude,
It's just me and my friend.
That's the
My dad
worst.
gave me an elbow drop.
that's the worst.
I
Getting
mean,
an
it was
elbow dropped
funny.
in
It
front of your
was- I was
friend.
like, "Dad, what are you doing?" Dad, no. Dude, he punched me in the face for a no once.
Yeah.
It was an accident. He tried to grab me by the collar. The phone was sitting
Caught
next
the
to me.
chin.
There's a
I was on the
rage.
computer and he goes, "Answer the phone." It was ringing. I go, "No." Dude, he walked straight back. He tried to grab my collar. I ducked. He punched me. Blood fucking coming
Oh
out of my
my
nose. I was like,
God.
"What the fuck, Dad?"
Did you act abused for like the
Yeah,
next week?
yeah.
That's amazing.
Dude, there's a rage dads have that I can't understand, but like I kind of get. My
they're probably
sister,
denied sniz and paying for everyone's meals.
My
No, also,
sister-
if you have a child, you've raised a fucking and then me sitting around like a fucking fat idiot playing
Yeah.
games
Think-
and being like, "Answer the phone." I'm like, "No." He's probably just like, "Dude, I'm gonna beat the fuck out of this kid." Hold on. Phil played me and my friend 2-on-1 in football once.
Really?
That's
We were
just
watching
to hit you,
football,
dude. That's
and my
just
dad
to
was
hit
like, "You guys want to go play football?" We ran the option, so whoever